Wait, something's wrong. I feel much better already. Yes, I've moved the position of my camera by my window over there. Like, if you move, like a whole wash of white goes over you, and I thought it was okay until like my latest video, and I thought I need a change. I laugh a lot. I do my head like that a lot because that's the first thing I do when I laugh. So moved it over here. This is the position that I had when I was doing my clothing video. So I thought sitting on my floor here would be better. And also going to be talking about the kind of elephant in the room, if you want to call it that. Over the past couple of days, my Rina Sawayama video has blown up. The algorithm picked it up and I've gotten like 1.3 thousand views. I'm just like, oh my gosh, so many people. Can't believe that amount of people have seen my face and know that I exist. I'll probably never meet that amount of people in my lifetime. So that's crazy, but I've also gained quite a lot of subscribers. So I've gained like 25 or somewhere in the 20s of subscribers. If you're new here, hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Also, if you're new, like, I feel like I'm gonna hit 100 subscribers soon, probably in next 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like. So if you're new here, follow me on Instagram at Chloe_Shay, because soon I'm going to be asking for questions because I want to do 100 subscribers Q&A. So be sure to follow me there at Chloe_Shay. Yes, as you can see from this title, I'm talking about Ariana Grande. So what kind of really made me want to do this video is that lately, for the past couple of months, my music taste has been really changing. I've been listening to Ariana Grande less and less. Like, there was a time where I couldn't go one day without listening to an Ariana Grande song. It was a ritual. I had to listen to at least one Ariana Grande song a day, and I can feel myself changing. Like, that's what happens, people change. So this is like a goodbye to my old Ariana Grande obsessed self. And let's see how many pictures of Ariana Grande's face I have in my room. I've got the one I'm wearing right now. I've got this box that my friend Rihanna made me. She bought a box and stuck pictures like Ariana Grande's face on it and a Sweetner on that. Shout out to Rihanna. So there's this corner of my room. I have this poster and I have 4 Ariana Grande faces. My friend Lizzie got this poster for me for my birthday 2 years ago. Shout out to Lizzie. And the last one is this Ariana Grande top here. I wore this in the pancake cereal video that I did like a month ago. So yes, that's 4 on the poster, 2 clothings and 1 hit. So that's, I need school. I can't. It's 4, 6, 7. That's 7 faces of Ariana Grande in my bedroom. That is more faces than my mother. I have like, I think 4 faces of my mother in my room. So with that logic, Ariana Grande is my mother. Ariana Grande was an obsession for me. She was my favourite singer past couple years. On like Spotify, she's been my most listened to artist. Yeah, I also went to her concert last year with my friend Rihanna. It's safe to say that was the best day of my life. It was. So yesterday and today I spent the whole time listening to all her albums and I'm going to rank them today. She has 5 studio albums. I was going to listen to Christmas and Chill because I love Christmas and Chill. I feel like that's like the best celebrity Christmas album ever, but it's not Christmas and I don't want to be that person that listens to Christmas music in July, so yeah, I didn't listen to it. So let's get into this. Whenever my friend Rihanna and I have tried to rank her albums, I've always come stuck. I'm like, it's like my children, it's like my babies, I can't pick my favourite one. But I was very, very harsh, and I love all her albums, but this is the list. Number 5, the worst album, and that is Dangerous Women. Dangerous Women is a great album. Well, not really. Compared to all the other albums, it's utter trash. But she has like loads of really good songs in that album. Moonlight, Be Alright. Be Alright is a bop. I love Be Alright. Greedy. And the second to last song, Knew Better / Forever Boy. Those songs are great, but there's a good 5 or 4 songs on the album that is filler songs. Like, they're boring and they don't seem like there's like a lot of effort were put into it. So what I thought were filler tracks, Leave Me Lonely, Sometimes, I Don't Care, Bad Decisions, and kind of Touch It. I liked Touch It, but wasn't the best. And when I listened to the album, I kind of like realised I haven't listened to this album since it first came out, and now I know why. It's because I was only really obsessed with Dangerous Women, Be Alright, Into You, and Side to Side. Number 4 on the list, well, it's kind of a tie. Well, not really a tie. There's the number 3, just one. Literally just one. Good place. But number 4 is My Everything. Yes, My Everything. Some people may be shocked that I don't think my album was like great compared to a lot of her albums. So my favourites from the album were One Last Time, Break Free. I remember being obsessed, utterly obsessed with Break Free when it came out. I was like 10 and it was my life, along with Ariana Grande. Break Your Heart Right Back and Only One. I feel like it's worth re-listening to this whole album just for those songs. Those songs were great. But there's this one song that I hate so much. I hate it so much. Hands on It, or is it Hands on Me? I don't even want to know the name of the song. A$AP Ferg. It would be okay if A$AP Ferg wasn't in it, because that song is utterly meaningless, and A$AP Ferg just made it worse. I don't know what the point of him in that song was. Ariana Grande has probably learned, because A$AP Ferg has not been in any of her other songs ever, so yeah, that's all I have to say. Next, you probably guessed it because it's obvious that the first 2 are going to be Thank You Next and Sweetner. The next is Yours Truly, and I love this album so much. This is the album that I listen to most of Ariana Grande. Probably because fast forward to 2013 when this came out, 9-year-old me didn't listen to any music. The only music I listened to, and I'm really embarrassed to say this, but it was Dance Bomb's music. Like, I listened to Girl Party by Mackenzie Ziegler so much that I still have the lyrics in my head, and I'm ashamed that I can if anyone told me to sing it, I could sing it, and I'm utterly ashamed. But then I saw that Ariana Grande had an album, my favourite character from Victorious. So that was literally the only songs that I listened to for a good year or 2, other than like Taylor Swift and stuff on the radio. That album really got me into music because I love music. I have to have music on the background for everything. Music is just, I love music. And that album kind of made me love music, so thank you, Ariana Grande, you made me love music. So my favourite songs from that album are Right There, I love Right There. I had an obsession with it last year, and I listened to it once a day. I even screen recorded it, the music video, so I could watch it on the go when I ran out of data. So meh. Next, You'll Never Know. I love that song. Very, very underrated. Very underrated. Baby I keep on fidgeting and moving around. Maybe this space is not the space for me. I don't know. Comment down below if you like this spot, because I keep on moving around. I don't know. Maybe I'm not like comfortable kneeling and I'm just subconsciously moving because of it. But next couple videos I'll try different spaces and see which ones are better. Comment if you prefer the last space better or this space. So back to the list, the last two. This is a debate around Arianators as old as time. Arianators have gotten so worked up on Twitter over this. Sweetner or Thank You Next. And I listened to both albums back to back this morning, and I hate to say it, but Sweetner wins. Sweetner is my number one. I thought it would be, I really did think it would be Thank You Next. And then I got halfway through the album in Sweetner and I was like, Sweetner has won. Sweetner has won. It really takes you on a complete journey, and she really experiments more with her sound than she does in Thank You Next. And I just love it. It takes me back to 2018, me being obsessed. When The Light Is Coming came on, I knew she had won. I love The Light Is Coming. It's one of my favourite Ariana Grande songs of all time. I feel like it is because of her experimentation. I just love it. And I love Nicki Minaj's verse. Next, I love R.E.M. It's just so cute and I love the beat. Next, Successful. Again, I love the beat. She experiments so much with it and it's just great. And I always have to sing the chorus. I have to. It's illegal for you not to sing the chorus on that song. And next, I love Every Time. Every Time is great. And Good Night and Go. Good Night and Go, there was a time that I really didn't like that song, and that was because right before I was obsessed with that song, and I listened to it all the time, and then coming home from school I was listening to the song, someone collapsed in front of me, I started having a seizure, and that was traumatic. And the whole time that song was playing in the background, so I have to put it on there because I know how great the song is, but I don't really like it that much after that experience because it kind of ruined the song for me, but it's still really good. And I love Get Well Soon. Get Well Soon was it's like a great ending song, and it's so good. It's so good. I also really love Pete Davidson, the song. I don't really want to mention that, but there was a time where me and my friend Rihanna, I keep on mentioning her in this video, but she's my Ariana Grande buddy. Like, she's my only friend that's as obsessed with Ariana Grande as I am. So I have to mention her. I have to keep her involved. But there was a time where every single day walking to school we would sing the song Pete Davidson, because it's very short. It's like 1.5 minutes. And I still know all the lyrics. And it's sad that we learn all the lyrics for nothing. Oh well. So Sweetner is at the top. So now I'm going to explain why Thank You Next was not on the top. I don't know, I feel like a lot of the songs, I don't know how to explain it. It didn't take me on the same type of journey that Sweetner did, because I love albums that like you start feeling one way and you finish feeling another way. I don't know if it was the placement of the songs or something, but it just didn't. Her songs are great, but it just didn't hit as hard as Sweetner did. The only thing that did hit is Ghosting. Ghosting is the only song, except from Christian songs, that can actually make me start sobbing. It can act like, I thought I wasn't gonna cry Then the first verse passed and that song, and I was like, oh, no tears yet. I'm sad, but I'm not crying. Maybe I won't cry this time. And then the second verse, just that second verse, hits so hard, the tears started rolling, and I was sobbing. I was literally crying so much. Because you can kind of tell the emotion put into that song. But whenever I've listened to the album before, I always skipped that song because I know I'm on the bus, I can't just start crying. I'm walking to school, I can't just start crying. But I listened to it and man oh man, the emotion. If you have a different list, comment it down below because I'm really interested in how it differs, because I was really surprised that Dangerous Woman was my last one, because I remember when it first came out being obsessed, and maybe I was just obsessed with, you know, Into You and Be Alright and all those songs, because I can't really remember 2016 much. I can't remember that time of my life, which is quite scary. But comment it down below. And also I was thinking of ranking all of Ariana Grande's songs, so because I know there's a tier maker of that. I don't know why I decided to do albums instead of songs. If you want that, also comment it down below and I will do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, check out some of my other videos. Last week, what did I do last week? Last week I spoke about Robert Pattinson and his craziness. You should really check that out if you haven't already. He's mad. The week before that I did the Chloe Ting 2 week shred challenge, and the week before that I spoke about Glee. So I post every single Sunday, so subscribe and turn on the post notifications button so you can be notified and see my beautiful lovely face every single Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.